Greetings, everyone. This is Rock and Roll Spot coming at you with another installment of Building the Team. Last week, with our the 1,200 point game, I went with the excuse me. I went with the Thanos team, and honestly, more time would have been necessary. So I sadly did go, I think it was 1 and 2. I had a bye one round. But still a fun game, fun games, and Thanos, he's good, especially when you give him 3 gems. The downside is that it'll take to your 4th turn to get all 4 gems. 3rd if you manage to pull off a leadership role. But oh well. So this week's build, we've gone from big build to a small build. 400 points, breaking the rules. The basic concept of this is taking two rules, the prime rule and the title character rule, and basically throw those out the window. The prime rule being, the rule for both being, you could have one of each on your team. For a team could not have 2 primes, regardless of how good a prime might be, or regardless of how well they might work together, or how good. Or same with title characters. If you get 2 that would work well together, doesn't matter. Can't use both of them. So, like I said, 400 points, breaking the rules. First off, we got ourselves a spy team. Now you're probably saying, Rock and Roll Spock, you almost always do, name teams. Yes. And to be fair, the spy team actually doesn't break rules. But there's basically a catalyst figure to it. Spy Master. This goofy bastard, longtime Iron Man enemy, his shtick is that he can't. His shtick in this version's shtick, at least, is he makes Spy a named theme team. So, a spy team. So starting off the team, we've got ourselves a prime, Black Widow. It's the Yelena Belova version. You may recognize her from the AIM team I built a few weeks ago. Black Widow comes in at 60 points. She has the team player wildcard ability. She also has the AIM, assassin, martial arts, and spy keywords, as well as improved movement, ignores characters. She also has a trait, Ultimate Spy, which grants her shape change and stealth. Looking at her dial, we open up with a few clicks of the special speed power, Taking Up the Mantle, which grants her plasticity and sidestep. This thing gives way to just regular sidestep for a few clicks. On attack, we open up with a few clicks of poison. Around the middle, we have a blank click, which is followed up by 2 clicks of precision strike. On defense, we open up with 4 clicks of the special defense power, Letting Your Guard Down. These are combat reflexes. Then, as a free action, you can choose an adjacent character at a standard defense power. Until your next turn, the chosen character can't use the chosen defense power. Okay, all right. This then gives way to a couple clicks of super senses. Then on damage, we open up with a couple clicks of close combat expert, which then gives way to get 2 blank clicks in the middle and then 2 clicks of range combat expert at the end of the dial. Alright, moving on, we have the Unseen. I'm wondering, who is the Unseen? Well, the Unseen is actually Nick Fury. There's a storyline called Original Sin. It was within the last decade. That much I remember. And the basic idea was that the Watcher had been murdered. In fact, not only had he been murdered, but his eyes had been removed by his killer. Various secrets were revealed, and when all was said and done, it turns out that Nick Fury, whose Infinity formula had worn off, causing him to age quite a bit, Nick Fury had been the one to kill the Watcher. And he also had, we learned some more about his past, like he was declared to be the man on the wall by Howard Stark, the basic idea being that he's the one who would take care of potential extraterrestrial threats. However, after killing the Watcher, he was forced to kind of become a new Watcher, but he couldn't leave by other Watchers, but he couldn't leave a citadel on the moon and couldn't interfere. Yeah. So anyway, the Unseen comes in at 65 points, has the Power Cosmic team ability, as well as the Cosmic, Soldier, and Spy keywords. He also has improved targeting, ignores elevation, hindering terrain, and characters. And finally, we have a trait. Creature of Whispers and Regrets. Phasing Teleport. Stealth. When Unseen uses Phasing Teleport, after resolution, he can use Smoke Cloud at no cost. Okay, alright. Looking at his dial, we've got a full run of Sidestep. On attack, all we got is a full run of the special power. Before, I only knew your larger misdeeds. Now I witness them. Unique modifier. When an opposing character uses Colossal Retaliation to make an attack, modify its attack by -2. Okay. On defense, we get a full run of the special power, only to see and not to be seen. Super senses, but succeeds on a 4 through a 6. Okay, alright. And finally on damage, we got a full run of the special power, interfere in what I witness. Outwit, probability control. Okay. He's really just the hardcore support beast. He's also got hellacious range compared to everybody else with a 9. Though, to be fair, while he does have the highest range, the next highest is not that far away at 8. Moving on, however, we have Quake. Quake here comes in at 65 points, has the Avengers and Shield team abilities, as well as the Avengers and Humans, Shield, Secret Warriors, and Spy keywords. She also has the Assembled Avengers trait, which, to be perfectly honest, isn't really going to matter because there's less than 3 characters on the team with Avengers. She also has the trait Espionage, granting her stealth, as well as improved movement and improved targeting, ignores hindering terrain. Looking at her dial, we open up with a couple clicks of charge, followed by a couple clicks of sidestep, and then back to charge for a couple clicks. On attack, we've got a full run of the special power, Pinpoint Earthquakes, or just Earthquakes. Quake. When Quake uses it, you may choose one. Choose an unoccupied square within her range, and she may use Quake as if she occupied that square, or Quake can use Giant Reach X, where X is her click number. So she can potentially have giant range up to 6. And her range is 5, so not too shabby. On defense, we get a few clicks of combat reflexes, followed by a few clicks of willpower. On damage, we open up with a couple clicks of empower, followed by a couple clicks of close combat expert, followed by a couple clicks of battle fury. Okay. Next, we've got Roz Solomon, who we previously saw on the Asgardian team. Even further, longer back than the AIM team. Roz comes in at 65 points, has the Shield team ability as well as the Asgardian, Shield, Wakanda, Scientist, and Spy keywords. She also has improved targeting, may make range attacks when adjacent to an opposing character, including to target opposing characters, or adjacent characters. And we got 2 traits. First off is Espionage, same as Quake. Next up is Vibranium Bullets. When Roz Solomon makes a range attack, her target's defense values can't be positively modified. So, Initial Deflection, gone. Perplex, gone. That's really that's really all she has to worry about there. So yeah. Oh, the hindering modifier would be gone anyway because she has improved targeting, ignores hindering terrain. Looking at her dial, we've got a few clicks of running shot, followed by a couple of clicks of the special speed power Celestial Tech, which gives her phasing teleport. And once per game, when she uses phasing teleport, she may carry an opposing character. Okay. On attack, we open up with a couple clicks of penetrating psychic blast, followed by a few clicks of energy explosion. Okay. On defense, we open up with a couple clicks of toughness, followed by a few clicks of energy shield deflection. On attack, or on damage, we open up with a couple clicks of outwit. We got a middle click with nothing, and then we get a couple clicks of range combat expert. Not too shabby. It's meant for 65 points. Next up, we have the previously mentioned Spy Master. Honestly, Spy Master's not a character I know too much about. Obviously, he's a dude that, utilizes spies often. But that's like the extent of what I know about him. Spy Master comes in at 65 points. He has the Underworld team ability, so carrying is... he can carry people. He also has the AIM, Hammer Industries, Magia, Zodiac, and Spy keywords, as well as the espionage trait, like Quake and Ross Solomon. And finally, we have another trait, My Espionage Elite. During game setup, when establishing theme teams, you may treat the Spy keyword as a named keyword. He also has another part of that called the unique modifier. Friendly characters with the Spy keyword modify defense +1 if occupying, hindering, or obscuring terrain. Okay, alright. When looking at his dial, we open up with we got a full speed run of sidestep. On attack, we open up with nothing for a few clicks, but then we get a few clicks of the special attack power, Anti-Iron Man Weapons. As a free action, choose a standard attack power. Spy Master can use that power until your next turn. Okay, alright. Shame it's not at the beginning of the dial, but, whatever. On defense, we open up with a few clicks of toughness, followed by a few clicks of combat reflexes. On damage, we start off with a click of shape change, followed by a couple clicks of range combat expert, followed by a few clicks of exploit weakness. Okay. And rounding out the team is none other than Hawkeye. Yeah, the Hawkeye I love using. Hawkeye comes in at 75 points, has the Avengers Initiative team ability, as well as the Avengers, Stark Industries, Martial Artist, and Spy keywords. He's also got improved targeting, ignores characters, as well as a trait You and I Remember Budapest very differently. Hawkeye can use Running Shot. When he's adjacent to a friendly character named Black Widow, they both modify their attack values by +1 if not already modified by this effect. Now, as it simply states, a friendly character named Black Widow, Yelena, fits the bill. So, looking at his dial, we open up with some stealth on speed, followed by which gives way to sidestep. On attack, we open up with penetrating psychic blast, which gives way to the special power explosive arrows, which allows Hawkeye to use energy explosion and improved targeting, ignores and destroys blocking terrain. On defense, we open up with some willpower, which gives way to energy deflection. On damage, we open up with enhancement, which then gives way to the special power the Deadly Hawk. Hawkeye can use range combat expert. When he has no action tokens, he may either activate it as a ranged combat attack, or he may modify his attack value by an additional +1 when using it. Okay, alright. Moving on, we got a team that actually does break one of the rules we're allowed to break for this event. It's in the form of a Batman family team. Starting off with Robin. This is the Thrill Killer Robin, which we've used previously. Robin here comes in at 40 points, has the Batman Ally team ability as well as the Batman family keyword. He's got two traits. First off is Thrill Killer 62. When any character is KO'd by an attack after resolutions, remove an action token from Robin. The next trait is Hunting Vengeance for Robin. When Robin is KO'd, give an action token to each opposing character within 6 squares. Alright. Note, however, does not spit. No. Then again, I think that might still work with Pulse Wave. Well, we'll possibly find out later. Looking at his dial, we open up with a couple clicks of charge, followed by a few clicks of sidestep. On defense, we get a full run of combat reflexes. On damage, he starts off with nothing but clicks into close combat expert. Alright, not bad, not bad. Next up, we've got Bruce Wayne. Bruce here comes in at 40 points. He's got the Batman family, Gotham City detective, and future keywords, as well as a trait. Very good then, Mr. McGinnis. During force construction, you may choose another friendly hero with the Batman family keyword to become Bruce Wayne's apprentice. Okay. Looking at his dial. On speed, we start off with actually 3 clicks of nothing, followed by a click of flurry. On defense, we open up with 3 clicks of the special attack, or on attack. On attack, we open up with 3 clicks of special attack power. I accept nothing short of excellence. Once per turn, when Bruce Wayne's apprentice would miss an attack, you may re-roll that attack roll. If you do, and Bruce Wayne's apprentice is named Batman Beyond, increase the result of the attack roll by +1. That then gives way to a click of Precision Strike. After 3, we get clicks of nothing short of excellence. We get a click of Precision Strike. On defense, we open up with 3 clicks of combat reflexes, followed by a click of the special defense power. Don't forget about the dog. 1, it's a stop click. Grant some combat reflexes, and when it's first revealed, you may generate an Ace Bystander. The Ace Bystander has improved movement, ignores characters, as well as Charge, Precision Strike, Defend, and Battle Fury. Okay. And on damage, we open up with a few clicks of the special power, Welcome to My World. Outwit. At the beginning of your turn, you may choose that Bruce Wayne can't use Outwit. If you do, Bruce Wayne's apprentice can use Outwit until your next turn. This then gives way to a click of regular Outwit. Next up, we've got Batgirl. Batgirl comes also from Thrill Killer. Comes in at 60 points. She's got the Batman family keyword as well as the Batman Ally team ability and the Thrill Killer 62 trait. Same as Robin. When a character's KO'd from an attack, she can remove an action token from her. Looking at her dial, we open up with a few clicks of the special speed power. The man can't hold us both back, granting her sidestep and improved movement ignores characters. Once per turn, when an adjacent friendly character moves, it may use improved movement ignores characters. This thing gives way to a regular sidestep. On attack, we open up with a few clicks of Incapacitate, followed by a few clicks of Precision Strike. On defense, we open up with a few clicks of Toughness, followed by a few clicks of Combat Reflexes. And finally, on damage, we've got a few clicks at the beginning of Close Combat Expert. Moving on, we've got a prime in the form of the Signal. The Signal here comes in at 60 points, has the Batman Ally team ability as well as the Batman family, Gotham City, and martial artist keywords. And improved movement ignores hindering terrain. Then we've got 2 traits. First off is the Day Shift. As a free action, until your next turn, the signal has improved targeting, ignores hindering terrain, and characters within line of fire can't use stealth. This includes friendly characters. So you kind of want to make sure that friendly characters aren't within his line of fire. Now, note that it's within line of fire, not range and line of fire. So it's if he can draw a line to you, regardless of how far away that line is, you can't use stealth. The next trait is Metahuman Amplifier. Adjacent characters modify damage +1. This includes opposing characters, however, so you kind of have to be careful with it. Looking at his dial, we open up with a click of Hypersonic Speed, followed by a couple clicks of Charge, followed by a couple clicks of Leap Climb. On attack, we open up with a click of Precision Strike, followed by a couple clicks of Incapacitate. On defense, we open up with a few clicks of Toughness, followed by a couple clicks of Combat Reflexes. On damage, we open up with a few clicks of Probability Control, followed by a couple clicks of Perplex. Okay. Next up, we have another Prime. This time, Bruce Wayne. Now you're thinking, why is Bruce Wayne dual-wielding pistols? And wearing a trench coat. That's weird. Well, that's because this isn't actually Bruce Wayne. This is actually Tommy Elliott, better known as the Bat villain Hush. This particular version comes from the aftermath of the Detective Comics story Heart of Hush. In Heart of Hush, Hush kidnapped Catwoman and removed her heart, but kept her alive. Basically, kind of allowing Batman to find Catwoman, basically saying, hey, you gotta here's the rest of her, but there's something missing, and you have to, and you're gonna have to find it, and you don't have much time. Meanwhile, turns out that Hush had been kidnapping people and performing cosmetic surgery upon himself, giving himself the appearance of Bruce Wayne. And then after Bruce's death apparent death, I should say, in Final Crisis, the Bat family found him and basically confined him. However, him and Damian also developed a rapport because, well, Damian was grieving over the fact that his father was dead, but now there's someone else that looks just like his father. So, yeah. Anyway, Bruce Wayne comes in at 95 points, has the Calculator team ability, which is also a wildcard ability. He's also got the Batman family, Gotham City, and celebrity keywords, as well as 2 traits. First off is Infiltrating the Batman family. If no friendly characters on the map possesses the Batman allied team ability, Bruce Wayne may use it. Well, he can use it anyway, because wildcard. Then we've got, the next trait is, I will strike Wayne through those most dear to him. Bruce Wayne ignores stealth. Well, well, well. Look at his dial. We open up on speed, all he's got is some running shot. On attack, we open up with some penetrate. We do open up, yeah. Or no, we open up with nothing, but that gives way to Penetrating Psychic Blast, followed by Blaze Claw's Fangs. On defense, he's got Indomitable, so built-in willpower, huzzah. But he opens up with Toughness, which then gives way to Combat Reflexes. On damage, we open up with the special power, Brilliant Surgeon, after turning the knife on myself. Bruce Wayne can use Outwit, Shapechanging, and Support. When he uses Support, do not subtract 2 from the D6 roll. Now that's great right there. Meaning, basically, he can potentially heal someone up to 6 clicks. Brilliant Surgeon then gives way to Shape Change, which then gives way to Exploit Weakness. And finally we have none other than Bruce Wayne's apprentice, Batman Beyond. Batman Beyond comes in at 100 points, has the Batman Ally team ability as well as improved targeting and ignores hindering terrain. It also has the Batman family, Gotham City, armor, and future keywords, as well as the trait the Voice of Experience. At the beginning of your turn, you may choose one. Blaze Claw's Fangs, Energy Explosion, Incapacitate, Steel Energy. Batman Beyond can use the chosen power until your next turn. Looking at his dial, we open up with a click of Running Shot, followed by a couple clicks of Charge, then a couple clicks of Sidestep, followed by one more click of Running Shot. On attack, we open up with Penetrating Psychic Blast, which gives way to Quake, which gives way to Blaze Claw's Fangs, which gives way to Incapacitate, which gives way to Steel Energy, which gives way to Energy Explosion. Defense, he's got Indomitable, so again, built-in willpower, yay. Opens up with a click of Invulnerability, followed by a couple clicks of Toughness, followed by a couple clicks of Combat Reflexes, followed by a click of Energy Shield Deflection. Then on damage, we open up with a couple clicks of Shape Change, and we get the 4 remaining clicks on his dial are all Perplex after that. Alright, and that is it for now. Excuse me. As always, feel free to like, share, and subscribe. Links to my Facebook, Twitter, Patreon, and PayPal can be found in the description box down below. This is Rock and Roll Spock signing off, saying, live long and rock hard.